A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move aimed at addressing the dire humanitarian crisis in Gaza, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has announced plans for the United Kingdom to airdrop aid and evacuate children in need of medical assistance. This initiative comes as a response to the alarming reports from the UN Food Aid Program indicating that 1 in 3 people in Gaza are going days without food, with around 90,000 women and children suffering from malnutrition. The announcement was made following emergency talks held between Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, and German leader Friedrich Merz. The leaders expressed their shared concern over the deteriorating situation in Gaza and agreed on the urgent need for an immediate ceasefire, as well as the lifting of all restrictions on aid by Israel. Starmer's plan is to collaborate closely with Jordan to facilitate the airdrop of essential supplies into Gaza. According to a briefing from Downing Street, the Prime Minister emphasized the importance of establishing robust strategies that would not only provide immediate relief, but also pave the way for a long-term peace solution in the region. In his words, the government is committed to doing everything possible to ensure that aid reaches those in desperate need. The discussions also highlighted the necessity of transforming the current ceasefire into a lasting peace agreement, with all 3 leaders agreeing to work together to achieve this goal. The UK's aid plans are not unprecedented. They follow previous efforts made by the Conservative government in 2024, which also involved airdropping supplies into Gaza. However, the effectiveness of such operations has been questioned. Labour MP for Rotherham, Sarah Champion, criticized the new plans as being largely symbolic, recalling the tragic incidents from the last airdrop, where lives were lost due to failed parachutes, and others drowned while attempting to retrieve supplies from the sea. The situation has escalated pressure on Starmer to acknowledge the state of Palestine, especially after Macron declared France's intention to recognize a Palestinian state in September. Over 130 Labour MPs have urged Starmer to follow suit, but he has hesitated, citing concerns that such a move could overshadow important diplomatic engagements, including an upcoming visit from President Trump to the UK. Starmer affirmed that while he recognizes the right of the Palestinian people to statehood, any recognition must be part of a broader plan that ensures a 2-state solution, providing lasting security for both Palestinians and Israelis. As the UK prepares to implement its aid plans, the international community watches closely. The Prime Minister's commitment to working with allies like France and Germany signals a unified approach to addressing the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, while simultaneously seeking a diplomatic resolution to the ongoing conflict. The urgent need for aid, coupled with the calls for a ceasefire, underscores the critical nature of this moment in history, as the leaders strive to balance immediate humanitarian needs with long-term geopolitical stability. With Israel indicating a willingness to allow foreign nations to deliver air supplies, the hope is that these efforts will provide much-needed relief to the suffering population in Gaza and pave the way for a more stable future in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.